What up, y'all? It's Rick. Hope y'all been doing good. So today we're gonna make, while I'm smacking, chili. I don't think I've ever seen chili meat, but just so happened, look at that. So, ingredients: big bucket of salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper. Beans, very controversial. Do you like beans in your chili or not? Well, watch your ass. I think the beans, I'm cool with it. It stretches out. You get more tomato sauce, Rotel, apple cider vinegar, just a little bit. I typically, like for hot dog chili, the apple cider vinegar is a must. But that's pretty much all I use it for. I don't just eat chili. So it's usually for something like that. So I always put that in. It's really good. Paprika, cumin, chili powder. Chili powder doesn't agree with me, so I usually put less than what you would typically use in the chili. And then a little bit of local honey as a sweetener to offset all the acid. Vinegar, tomato, you need some sweetness, and we got it. Wonderful, beautiful local Louisiana honey. All right, going in. All right, so this is definitely a much larger grind than your typical ground beef, which is fine. It's gonna work just as well. This is gonna be great. So we're gonna get the Earl out. We're gonna brown this, get the Earl out, and then we're gonna start stacking flavor, stacking ingredients. So that's what we do. We specialize in flavor. All right, y'all. Got the meat. I like this big chunk. I like the chunks. So this is good. This was a good find at the grocery store. And a lot of times that's how it goes. And look, I forgot about the vegetables and the garlic. I ain't chopping shit today. It's a Sunday. Going in with the frozen shit. And again, we want to cook all that liquid out of the frozen veg. A little bit. So one thing I'll say is when I do these videos, I may have something particular that I would want to do, but then I go to the store and I look, see how that frozen veg almost killed the pan. It slowed it down. Excuse my French. But anyway, a lot of times I have something that I want to cook, and then I can't get exactly what I want, and then it's like, all right, well, so what we got? And then I just kind of search and look, and there's always cool shit at the store that you'll find, which makes it fun because I'm a very strategic person. I like routine, but when I get thrown off, it's a challenge, and it's, I won't say exciting, but it is like a, all right, so what we're gonna do? We have to do something different, and that's what's fun about cooking. Garlic, beautiful. But you know what? And just in that same vein that we're talking about, what do I got in my fridge? Well, let's see. Thought I had. So I got a little bit of diced jalapenos. why not use that? I typically wouldn't put it in my chili, but I got it. And it's the ass end of the situation. So it's going in. And that's definitely like those crostinis I made the other day that nobody watched. Nobody watched the crostinis, but that was all stuff I just pulled out the fridge from previous videos. And it was fire as hell. It was so good. I think I confused the algorithm when I give them something a little fancy. So I guess I just got to be some old dirty bayou folk just cooking gravies and stews and shit. I don't know. We'll see. We're still trying to figure it out. Alright, I've cooked most of the liquid out. So we're going to go in, which I forgot to put out, Tabasco, Chipotle, a little bit of smoky flavor, won't hurt. Staples, Crystal, in Worcestershire, in. So now the beans, the red kidney beans, I just rinsed them off. Took them out of the can, rinsed them off. Just kind of draining them. Nice red kidney bean. This is something that could take you all day, or this is something that could take you a little bit of time. And this is one of these a little bit of time kind of situations. This is Rotel, or an equivalent to it. Oh shit. Missed the dang on. Alright, again. Oh, I got tomato sauce everywhere. We're going to use this to add liquid. And in doing so, we're using everything. Waste nothing. Alright, I'm making a mess over here. As usual, making a mess. That's one thing. You come to this channel, we making a mess. So let's look at this. It looks good. I think I will add that other can of sauce. We can get rid of that. And we'll hold on that to put the lid in it so we don't chop our hand off, mess it in the trash. When I was young, my cousin, DJ, we had dogs, or a dog, and he cut the shit out of his hand. Just digging in the trash can. Oh, Jesus. Trying to take the trash out. Sauce. Sauce. That's good. We're just going to cook this down until it gets to where we want to be. After I clean all this dang on sauce. Oh man, all over my shirt. My face. Goodness. Alright. Big bucket of salt. Going in. And a smidge. And a couple freckles. Hold on to that. Black pepper. Skid mark. Cayenne pepper. Skid mark. Alright, let's go in with a little cumin. Get in there. Cumin. Man, that shit is like fairy dust. Alright, chili powder. Obviously, you need to make chili. I usually go easy with the chili powder because chili powder and tomato sauce don't like me. Paprika, decent amount. You got vinegar like this, you want to shake it up because a lot of times, look, you can see it looks kind of gross. They got the shit floating around in there. But a lot of times it'll settle to the bottom. Shake it up. And hope it doesn't explode. We're good. Apple cider vinegar. And then we're gonna go in with some honey. Whoa. Flying out of there. So let's see. I know we tried this on a recent video that nobody watched, but let's check it out. So wonderful. Smells great. And it's gonna be good. Let's take a commercial break. All right, y'all. The chili is chilling. Smells great. I think at this point, it's been going maybe like 15 minutes. I'm just kind of slow rolling. It's Sunday after Thanksgiving, so I'm not in much of a hurry. We're chilling. We're gonna go in with the beans. Again, controversial, but as I grew up, we had lots of fillers in everything we ate. We ate rice and beans constantly, always, just to stretch it. You know, we wasn't wealthy, you know, when I was younger or anything like that. My folks worked. My dad worked. Still working. Tugboat captain. My mom works. She's a nurse. You know, they always worked. Time limited. Money limited. So you got to stretch these things. And look, if you don't like a bean in your chili, that's okay. It's all good. We beaning it up today. We in the South. We in Louisiana. We love beans, and we put beans in shit, and we eat beans and rice and gravy all the time. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. So we're gonna let this rip a little bit. It's gonna thicken as we cook it, and then we're gonna be ready to have the frito chili situation. I think I got a jalapeno sausage in there that I grilled yesterday. I think maybe we'll use that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna taste great. It's gonna look great, and it's gonna hurt tomorrow. Commercial break. All right, it's been about 30 minutes. The chili smells great, tastes great. I added a little bit of salt, a little bit of cumin, a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of paprika. And there it is. I have a smoked jalapeno cheddar sausage. Now that's gonna be our hot dog for today. Damn, she is cracking. Slow down, kill off. And I'm gonna throw it in there to rewarm it. Then we're gonna make a hot dog situation out of it. And then we're gonna do a little chili cheese Fritos with a little bump of sour cream. All right, there's chili. Super easy. And look, I got my dog in there. And that was on the grill with smoke. So that's adding flavor. Really stacking flavor. Look at that. And there it is. Chili two ways. Let's see. Oh, I know this is gonna be good. Mmm. That's so good. Man, that's so good. All right, let's see. What is this? I lost a bean. Mmm. Man. Either which way you go, you can't lose. So great. Catch y'all on the next one. Later.